Alright, I just got done my new leg day. Decided not to film it because it was tough, but I just walked all the way from the gym over to a separate parking lot where I normally park, and I'm so dazed that I forgot that I parked in the gym parking lot today. It's tough. I haven't started the off season yet because I was a fat ass post show for that week. Like it was like every day was something new. So I have to stay onto the pre-preps or the pre-peak week schedule. So I'm kind of technically still eating like a prep plan, but that's just to like reset everything and get me in a good spot to grow. So, but like I'm treating the workouts as if I'm all bulked up and shit. So I'm like still like a little dazed and stuff. But yeah, this is the kind of the start of the pushing arms video. It's gonna be fun as hell. All right, just like Sabrina Carpenter's 2024 album, we're gonna make this short and sweet because it's about 1 p.m. I have work at 5, and as we know, the gym rule is no matter how far back your shift is, no matter what time you go to the gym, you're always gonna be late. But we're trying. I have not been late to this job yet. So as for today, we have some push and arms. Now, first things first, I got a haircut. You saw in the first clip. No more shag. I'm kind of happy about this. I mean, it was getting too long. I'll be honest. Like, there was a point where it was like nice, and I was able to float nice. But then it just started to curl on to itself, and it started to look bad and everything. I mean, it didn't matter like what I was using in it. So decided to just cut it short. Looks nice. Went with the little Steve Rogers look. I'll be honest, like I was watching Captain America: The Winter Soldier. I was like, I would need my hair to be nice and short like that, not Bucky length. Which, speaking of which, I'm seeing Thunderbolt Saturday, which I'm excited for. Dude, I mean, I'm a huge Marvel fan, as you can tell by the shirt. Which, yes, this is the same fit I wore in that Back and Legs Day video. But I'm excited to go see it. I've heard so many good things, and like we all know Marvel's been in such a weird spot lately. So having like a good movie to go see in the universe is gonna be awesome. But I was watching the movie, I was like, I don't really want the Bucky hair. I need the Cap hair for the summer. But as for today, pushing arms, I can't even tell you what I'm doing because it's a whole new schedule. So if I remember correctly, I think I have like overhead press, reverse pec deck, lateral raises, obviously, dips, cable curl, preacher curl, one machine like chest press, abs, and then something else. I cannot remember for the life of me. I gotta look at the schedule again. But yeah, I'm excited. This workout routine has been great so far. I've already seen like good development with it and everything. And obviously, post show, I'm way more focused on like getting hyped to go to the gym and stuff. So, and also, my elbow sleeves came in from Stoic. So usually whenever I hit arms or like a push day, I'll use my wrist wraps to kind of keep my like wrist in place and everything, and like kind of keep me focused on the movement. Cause like I'll notice like if I'm doing like preacher curl, my wrist will start to go up by the end, and like that's not good because you want to keep it like straight for the peak, for the bicep peak. There's no pump right now, so it looks bad. But after a while, that just cuts off your circulation. Like that's not good. And so I decided to get some elbow sleeves, and I kind of fixed that problem. Like, I think because a bigger issue I've also had is just like getting down, like with like a chest movement, getting down here and pushing up, and like, it's not that it feels weird. I just feel like I need like that kind of knee sleeve level protection, not protection, but like help. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I just feel better with them on. I feel like it keeps my arms warm. I'm not really having that like issue where I go up like that, so I'm able to focus it better. They're awesome, so I'll be wearing those today and make you look cool. I'll be honest, like you can't walk around with wrist wraps on, so like cut your circulation and stuff. So yeah, it's 1 p.m. now. Let's probably go get started. As per usual, follow my Instagram. I don't know, there's not much to talk about. I'm so excited for summer, dude. I'm just clocked out. I mean, I've been accepted into college since November, and I've been committed since like December. So I'm surprised this mentality of just being like bored and just wanting to go and work out has not hit harder since like December. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got everything I need. Intro workout shake. I mean, the only thing now is, even though it's the off season, I'm still on that kind of prep schedule, like I said in that first clip. So I'm excited to see what happens this next check-in, what we get back. I know free meals coming back. We'll see if cereal comes back, hopefully, and then I'll just up the food a little bit. So then we start to grow, which, I mean, with this new schedule I've been running this week, it's gonna be some awesome growth. So let's get to it.
You can see this. Allow me to be your eyes. I built a fine cemetery. There's parched, lifeless ground for a grave, and broken buildings in the background for a headstone.
Now all we need is a dead body, and I can assure you that after all of this is over, I'll give you a nice burial.
You misunderstand me. This is your grave for your funeral and your burial.
We'll just have to see about that!
That was the majority of the push and arms day, which is pretty good. I mean, now that I have, so before the schedule I was running when I first started with my coach was kind of cookie cutter in a way. Like, it was just kind of basis, like getting me used to doing like different kind of more bodybuilding focused stuff and like having lots of consistency and everything. Then I made my own schedule during prep that I followed, which went pretty well, which was really cool because I got to like make my own thing. But my issue with it was like it was kind of 6-day, because it was like PPL rest, PPLA rest, PPLB rest and stuff. But like a kind of 3/6 day, whatever. So now I have a new one that's more personalized, because post show, like, you're able to see like the most like where you need to work and everything. And obviously for me, like my arms, hamstrings, and kind of like I would say like front, pretty much the front, shoulders and everything. Back, definitely just keep training intensely, and then quads are also pretty good. But overall size is another factor I need to work on. So having like a schedule that's more personalized, and like pretty fun to do, like this whole workout was like focusing on my weak points and stuff, is pretty sick. But yeah, that's it. Now I got work at 5 and it's 3:41, so I made a really good time, got my cardio done and everything. During cardio, because like I said, I'm seeing the Thunderbolts on Saturday, and I guess this video will probably be up Saturday or Friday, probably Friday. But I'm like rewatching The Winter Soldier because that's such a good movie. Dude, The Winter Soldier had so much aura. Like, it was actually insane. Like, prior to him, like, don't get me wrong, even like through the rest of the movie, he was just insane and like awesome and stuff. And as a character, Bucky is super cool. But like, before Cap like revealed his mask and everything, like took like his mask off and revealed like it was Bucky, he was just insane. Like, he jumped onto a car, like a speeding car, like got knocked off it, jumped back onto the car, ripped the steering wheel out, beat up Black Widow. Then he went toe to toe with Cap and everything. Like it was insane. So I'm like finishing that movie up now. But yeah, I don't know if I already mentioned, but like follow my Instagram, obviously, posting a lot of stuff there. So yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a long off season, 3 years just about. That's like the funny thing. So like I said originally, I was gonna do a show in June. That's 6 weeks from now, just about. And I obviously could still sign up for it if I wanted to, but gonna hold off. But it feels a lot like how Luffy was telling like the Straw Hats to meet up after 2 days, but then he had to reveal or after like 3 days, then he had to reveal like the 3 day crossed out 2Y instead to know that to meet back up after 2 years and everything to get stronger. So that's kind of how this prep's going. But yeah, that's it. Next video will probably be a back day, which would be pretty cool. Or actually an entire bull day. So yeah, and then obviously like and subscribe if you're enjoying the videos and stuff. That's it.